What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to a very special edition of Lyles Figure Files. So, as you know, one of the big goals, one of the big dreams of all of us action figure collectors is to see ourselves immortalized in action figure form. Now, Hasbro seemed like it was going to be able to scratch that itch with its Selfie Series, where you could take the likeness of your head and put it on a Power Ranger, a Jaja Classified Series figure, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, Ghostbusters, you name it, the possibilities were endless. And as Hasbro debuted these figures, I felt like the likenesses were a little bit soft, not quite as convincing as I would like. It seemed like there was a lot of details that were missing. Coincidentally enough, at that same time, the group at FigureBobblehead reached out to me and said, "Hey, would you like to get a bobblehead featuring your likeness on one of our custom bobblehead figures?" I said, "Of course, sure, who wouldn't, right?" And I really try to make it a point not to just shill everything and hype up everything that people send along, because I don't want to be that channel guy where it's just like it's free, so it's awesome. So I really want to make sure that I'm actually backing something, supporting something that I think is cool. And the group at FigureBobblehead, I thought it'd be a deal where I just send them one picture, send them some color ideas, and that'd be the end of it. But throughout the whole process, they were reaching out with me, going back and forth, like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Every step of the way. It was really wild because I felt like I was actually designing my own figure. I know we talk about Hasbro, like, how could you make this mistake with this part, with this size, etc., etc. And I didn't feel like that with this custom bobblehead. I felt like I had a say in every facet of the process. So it was really cool. And now it's arrived, and I'm rocking the same shirt, my cap jersey that I sent along to them as my photo for my custom bobblehead. Here's the classy box. See, it looks really nice. Got the logo prominently here, so I can check it out. And now is that time. We're going to see this FigureBobblehead figure matches up to all my hopes and expectations of a custom bobblehead. In the immortal words of one Brad Pitt, let's find out what's in the box. Alright, so styrofoam, my bane. Fortunately not backbreaking, but lots of soft padding for this bad boy. Pull it out oh so delicately and begin the unwrapping process, the unveiling. So we're getting our mummy Tom Cruise version on here. It's kind of fun because it actually feels like, hey, slow unraveling. What's here? And I already see the shoes. The shoes are a match. I'll show you, if I can, the shoes that I sent along to them that I was wearing as part of this outfit. So the shoes, there we go. Jersey's coming along. I probably should have sent them the back of the jersey so they could see that as well. But bam! Here it is. And there is my likeness in a custom FigureBobblehead figure. And I love this. I was able to actually work with them. Like, hey guys, I have a lot more gray in the temples. Let's incorporate that. The original model was all black. Same deal with the goatee. It was all black. I said, hey, let's be authentic. Let's keep it real. Let's put a bit more white in there. And you can see all that detail there. How it shows up. Got my Niners jersey. Cap here. It's even got the logo of the NFL. That's nice. You can see that. I love those details. It's really nice. You can see how it matches up to what I sent them in the photo. Got my smile. Big bright smile there. Glasses. Kind of wish they were sculpted a little bit bigger because they're, not tiny and small. But it's got the same dimple kind of deal going here. I think the likeness is good. The fade is pretty good, pretty solid. Maybe it could be a little bit lower, because I made sure that I waited until I got my haircut so you could see more of an authentic look for how this hair sculpt should look. But that's pretty solid. You can see it all with the detail here. That's what it looks like. I like the jeans. They've got a good amount of folds. In the picture, I have my hand in my pocket. You can actually do the bobblehead based on your pose too. So you could go, you could do all kinds of wild, crazy stuff with your pose. They'll match it exactly, which is something that's also really cool. It's not just a static, you know, toy soldier position with your bobblehead. You can have it kind of posed the way you want. So if you're a big Christian Cage fan, you could do that. Hulk Hogan fan, you could do that. Hit your Iron Man pose if you really wanted to as well. But this is so cool to actually have this figure in detail. I would love the white to be a little bit more prominent. As always, as I say this so often with figures, white does not play nicely with other colors. So you can see a little bit that the white has become a little pink, a little bit too pink for what I'd like. See, we got the Nike swoosh though, so that's cool. The shoes have the proper detailing. That's really nice. So the black, the red, it's really cool. They actually put in those little small details. You know, it's not an exact one-to-one replica. It's more like a starting lineup shoe. But this is really cool to actually have something that looks like me in bobblehead slash figure form. And it's not one of those deals where the head is tilting all around every few minutes. It's not shaking and rattling. But man, this is cool. Having a 49ers likeness of me here, so I can put in the background of my videos, just show it off to different people. I think it's neat. It's a really cool option, especially now as we're closing in on the Christmas holiday season. Something you may want to consider. I think this whole process took about 2 months, maybe. But I think if you start now, you can get it within 15, 30 days, maybe a little bit more. But you still got time if you were to go ahead and jump and do it right at this point in time. But man, got the nose down just right. The smile, the faintness of the goatee, I think is really well done. You can see that little fuzz fade there going. So it's really well done. And like I said, I really wish I had sent them a picture of the back so I could have the name on the back, the 7 also represented. I'm not sure if you can tell the detail here, but the 7 is actually sculpted. It's raised, so it's not just a flat 7. That's a nice touch. And like I said, I like the way the fold is on the hand in the pocket. That's really cool. And some of the detail on the NFL shield is not quite accurate. I'm going to assume that is because of likeness issues, and so then I'll get in trouble later on down the road. But really cool. And I just love the way this turned out. And definitely something that I would do more of in the future for other people. Because I think this make for a cool gift. And you know, you can stack up a bunch of your friends or whatever, have your whole crew shot. But yeah, I mean, the likeness is really key. Because, like I said, I have hated so much on these Selfie Series figures from Hasbro where it's like, that likeness isn't great, guys. But this one, I think actually looks like me. So it's really cool to actually have this in figure bobblehead form. And like I said, you'll see this in the background pretty much from now on because it's really cool to actually have this on the collection in the shelf here, a mini likeness of me. So I'm gonna have this on all the videos and all this good stuff. You could do a lot more in terms of the designs. So if you wanted to have a more intricate shirt, you could do that. Like I said, if you took a picture of something in the back, you could show that off as well. I've seen other custom bobbleheads they've done. They don't skimp on the details, which I think is a really nice feature of them. It's got the nice little base here. Nothing underneath. You can see that real clear. But you can also probably write a little something, have them write something on there. So if you want to have an inscription, that's something else you could do. But yeah, that's cool. So really happy with the way this turned out. I think it got to me in a good amount of time. Like the gray in the temples, you know, not so much because that's what I look like now, but, you know, because of the old age and everything, but I like the accuracy. Probably now I could have had them add a little bit more up top too, but the goatee is really well done with that. Good smile, the whole deal. So really happy with this. I'll throw in a link down at the bottom so you guys can check it out and see exactly, there we go, the Figure Bobblehead experience. Do it yourself. Like I said, it was a lot of fun working with them, collaborating, kind of like, yeah, let's do that. And I didn't get any pushback from them in terms of, no, we can't do this color. And every change that I suggested, every step of this process was pretty quick. So I would go, let's put some more gray in here. And it wasn't a deal of I threw out the suggestion and then didn't hear from them. They would send me the corrected version with the gray, a little bit more white added in there. So it definitely wasn't a feeling where, okay, I sent a suggestion, now I'm on radio silence. They got back to me, they showed me how everything was progressing. So I really felt like it was a good part of the process. Like I said, I'll show you the reference photo that I sent them so you can actually see what I did. But really loving this. I think it's a really cool custom bobblehead from the group at FigureBobblehead.com. So again, check out the link. Thank you as always for watching. This episode of Loud's Figure Files has been filed.